Hey everybody, we're back for another Starchwreck Things and Stuff review. Today we have the models 1/1000 scale Avenger class Escort destroyer. Now I've always loved this design, and it's one of those Starfleet Museum designs, that Advanced Starship Design Bureau. Go look it up. Starfleet Museum, Fleet Museum, something. Hopefully I'll remember, see my finger, that it'll be somewhere right here, and I'll remember to put that in. You should go check it out, because they have some cool designs, and I think it was before, I don't remember when I got into it, but I guess it was before they really came out with the Enterprise era, Romulan era war stuff. I loved the idea of those ships. They're like these very primitive looking, just like spheres and like rods. I mean, they're just kind of basic shapes, but I just like the idea of them kind of battling the Romulans, and they're primitive with their nuclear weapons and just like early space battles, and they're just so cool. But then, so there's that, and then they've kind of advanced further, and this is more of the classic TOS era. But it's a really neat looking ship, and somebody had a picture of a bunch of them that this company made on Facebook, and I had to look it up, and I bought it instantly. It was the most ridiculous impulse buy ever. They're not very expensive at all. I think I paid probably, I don't know, it was 40 something, I think 50 with shipping and everything, but it's really nice. It's all 3D designed. Let's check it out. So we start off, we got a little direction packet. I've been through it already. It was very well packaged in bubble wrap and everything. We have some Alps printed decals that are very nice. Mine had a little bit of a scuff, but they took care of it instantly, and the others won't be like that. They'll be perfect. I forgot to bring the reprinted ones they sent me, but they look really good. And you get 3 options for ships. You got a Avenger, the Sorcerer, and the Highlander. And here's kind of standard Federation markings there. So we got that, little Alps or decal instructions, and we've got our very nice 1-page instruction sheet and a little info on it. Very cool looking ship. I think it's so cool. They do all sorts of different models. They just came out with a 1/1000 scale Orberth class, and they have the Wasp Cruiser, which is like has a sphere saucer section, and then 3 nacelles that come out, and it looks really neat. They're going to do that little tiny patrol ship, Escort, whatever it is that's on the cover of those Seeker novels. Where it kind of looks like this. It's the saucer, but then it has straight pylons, and it's going to be 1/1000 scale, I think. Something like that. I know some other company does a 1/144th scale version of that, and it's pretty big because it's such a tiny little ship, but I'm very much looking forward to that. We have very basic, easy instructions. No painting instructions. There's not really decal instructions, but they have a nice ortho, and I mean, it's really not that hard. I mean, it's pretty obvious where all of them go, and there's references online. And they show you a little parts count, and all that. Well, and the one thing I was not expecting is the coolest little add-on. This is so awesome. So we'll get to that in a second. But it has a very cool destroyer Squadron Base, which will be fun to paint up. We've got a nice saucer section, and you can tell the original master was 3D printed. You can see the lines, but you don't feel it. I think with some primer and a little bit of sanding, you won't notice that at all. Very nice. The parts fit is really good. Lots of good detail. You got your little torpedo tubes, bridge, little windows. I mean, unfortunately, I don't know what you'd expect, but it is solid, so if you're going to light it, I don't know how you would. Good luck with that. I guess you could. It'd be a lot of work, but I mean, it's pretty tiny. Although I just saw the other day somebody lit a 1/2500th scale Constitution, like the old AMT ones. I was like, what are you, nuts? I mean, it is hollow, but still, they had all the windows fiber optic and everything. Oh, it was awesome. So we got our nice little secondary hull, very unique shape to it. That's one thing I'd say about this ship. The shape is very unique. It does look very aggressive. Oh, I love this little touch right here. It's got like a regular style impulse engine, but it's flipped vertically. It's kind of cool. And this is the phaser cannon housing. A little beacon right there. It's a little bit of cleanup, not too bad. And we got our engines, very different, unique shapes. They have the single nacelled variant of this, which is the Predator, I believe, which kind of looks something like that-ish. It's my terrible mishmash. I'll probably get one of those at some point. Oh, they also make... Whoop, okay, there goes an engine. They also make things from that... it's a book series. There's the back of my head. Oh, there goes the cart. It's a book series, Honorverse or something. It's not my style of ships, but I mean, I would still build their models because they look really good. They're all 3D designed, and I haven't seen anybody else doing those except like on Shapeways, unless I'm just really out of touch with that particular series. But they also do those ships. And apparently they're working on a Yorktown, which is the battleship in that Starfleet museum era I was telling you about. And it's, I mean, if it's 1/1000 scale, it's probably going to be pretty big, but oh, God, I hope so. The only one I've ever seen is this tiny Shapeways one, so I'm pretty excited about that. And it'll have the little, like, support craft in it or something. I don't know. That's just what I heard. I don't know if that's exactly true or not, but that should be pretty cool. But, what else? We've got this. We've got our little pylons. Very nice detail. Has a little grill detail in it. And they're angled a bit. And a little deflector area, which pretty much just slides right in there. See, this is the challenge. Will I be able to... I marked myself as this as the barrier, but, you know, whether or not I actually keep it in there at all is, you know, anyone's guess. So, get the ship together. It goes... Oh. No. Or does it go up? Let's see if I can keep it together. Maybe. Staying together so far. Oh, no. It had some solid fit earlier, but I think I've been test fitting it a little too much. Oh no, well, there it goes. Well, you can see half of it. There you go. So that's about what it'll build out to. About sized. It's about, I don't know, 6 inches long, 8 inches? What are we at? Yeah. 7 something. So there's that. I'll get the pylon later. Okay. Now the really cool thing. This is the cool thing. Everybody get excited because when I saw this, I didn't know it came with this, and when I saw this, oh, so excited. Maybe it's just me, but I think this is just incredible. So you have another little bag of teeny tiny parts. Now you're wondering, what are these two things? Actually, we'll do that in a second. Here we go with little teeny microscopic in scale little deflector dish and antenna. Knowing me, I'm probably going to break this, so I should probably just tape it up in a between two like sheet metal pieces or something, because it's probably going to happen, and then I'll be very irritated and disappointed. But okay. Oh, and there's the phaser cannon, which looks like a Reliant mega phaser turret. So, okay, so you got two of these, right? Well, this piece goes right here, right on the back of the neck, and it's shuttle bay. So you got your shuttle bay, it goes on there. Or you can take this one, and it actually has internal detail, a landing pad, a door, a separate door, and the best part of all, you ready for this? An itty-bitty, microscopic 1/1000 scale, little tiny shuttlecraft. That is so cool. I can't even... Yeah, exactly. I can't even... It's just mind-boggling how... I think that's so awesome. That's just... Maybe that's just me, but yeah, you have little decals for the flight deck, which you can put on there, on the little turntable there. And there's even a little, you know those details at the back of the Constitution class right under the shuttle bay door, the little, like, 6 lights or whatever? 5 lights? There are 5 lights. Right there. On that. Oh. The attention to detail is so cool. I'm so impressed with this model, you have no idea. It's just, it's glorious. It really is. It really is. But yeah, that's the UGG models Avenger class destroyer. So I would definitely recommend checking them out. I assume that I found them on their Facebook page, UGG Models, UGH. And they also have a website too where you can order stuff. They have a bunch of other ships that I didn't mention. But yeah, that is that guy. A couple responses to a couple comments. Somebody wanted to see a phaser collection video, like the old communicator one. I'll get around to it. I should. I got a couple new ones to throw in there that you haven't seen yet. Especially unbuilt stuff. A lot of cool things. An Andorian phaser. What else? A new dolphin. A couple refinished dolphins. A couple refinished boomerangs. Although I think those might have shown up in a previous video. And various other thises and that's and stuff like that. A phaser, the Riot shotgun, phaser gun, whatever the hell that is. And then somebody wanted to know about the, if I should do the Yamato kits. And I've been meaning to do those. I have all of them in a big stack. That's just, I wanted to do every one like nice and perfectly and have them match the screen used, or have the variants and have all the variants there when I did it, and I just haven't got around to it. So I will do more of the Yamato kits. Probably the Gammalus Destroyer will be next, because I just painted one of those up a couple months ago, and it's the Imperial Fleet version, so the blue one. But I also need to make a regular one, and then the whatever Special Forces or Alternate Fleet, whatever the camo green with the stripes one is, and this and that. I did make a Cosmo Zero, but I wasn't really impressed with the paint job. I used like Tester's Metallizer, but I don't know. It was nothing to do with the paint. It was me screwing it up. So, but it's one of the rubbing buff ones, so it kind of got into the red. It was a whole thing. Whatever. I'll get around to finishing it. But yeah, I will do more of those. And then there was another question that I forgot, and I knew I should have printed them out or wrote them down. What was it about? Something... Oh, I think they wanted to know about the new Diamond Select stuff. I could, when I get around to getting those, I could do a video if you want, the new NX. From what I've, what do we got? The NX re-release from Diamond Select Toys, the Art Asylum one, and we had the Enterprise A. And did they do something else? They might have done something else. I think those are the most recent ones. But from what I've seen, they look pretty good. The NX looks glorious, the new paint job and everything. I have the NX, the regular NX release, and the ISS event or ISS Enterprise release of those. I don't have the battle damaged one, but I'm sure they'll come out with those as variants, probably Comic-Con ones or something. But yeah, it looks really cool. The A looks really neat too. I've had this kick on doing I want to do the 1/350th scale refit. I want to do the Enterprise A first, because I feel like that one, I can learn on that one, and I don't have to do as good a job as if I was doing like a motion picture refit with, you know, the 4-colored Aztecs and everything. So Because if I do the A, then I could just probably get away with. But I wanted to make I want to make a good A, you know. But I want everything to be subtle as it was in the movie. So very subtle paint scheme and everything, and the way it looks today, but not as crappy as it looks today. Apparently, there was some picture online. It's in some office warehouse or like entrance, or maybe I don't know if that was like concept art. You know, one of the things Amazon owns or something like that. But yeah, that's my weird kick right now. Or I want to do a bunch of 1/1000 scale ones. I think that's partially to do with this. You know, that and a 1/1000 fleet of different constitutions. You know, Yorktown, Excalibur, Potemkin, all these. Have a whole thing, like 12 of them. Like 12 of them in a whole display. Oh, wouldn't that be awesome? Wouldn't that be awesome? Has somebody done that? Somebody post a link if somebody's done that. I haven't seen that yet. I saw somebody working on them, a whole bunch of them, but I never saw a finished thing. But I just want like a board, and then there's, you know, stands coming out of it, and just 12 constitutions, and then you maybe shoehorn the constellation down in there, battle damage version. Maybe if I get the conversion kit for that, I think you can still use the saucer and engines. Oh, but I don't think you can use the neck. I don't know. Maybe turn it into a destroyer or something. I'd like to do the tug destroyer and the dreadnought. Love the dreadnought, but we'll see. I don't know. You see, I haven't even finished this thing or started on this thing, and I'm already talking about more crap. So, but yes, guys, I will hopefully get around to this. You're probably wondering for the last 2 videos. It's a burn, and now it's just today I got this. And it's been healing up. So sorry you had to look at the gross stuff. There you go. But yeah, hopefully. Although I'm doing a lot of theater, and the next, I don't know, 6 months are going to be busy a lot with that too. So hopefully I'll get around to actually building some things instead of just, hey, I bought this and now it's going to go on my shelf. And I'm never going to look at it again. Or I'll just take it down and look at it and go, boy, I'd like to build that someday. And then put it back on the shelf. Like the Ares. Do you remember, like, I was going to do a thing with that, like some kind of power build? Yeah, that never happened. I need to do that. I wasn't sure about the electronics. I'm sure somebody's made a set that works by now. Although I was kind of turned off. Yeah, I don't know. It kind of got ruined for me, just the lawsuit, and I don't know. It was, I don't know, whatever. And just the, I don't know, the politics of it and the people, I don't know. It was strange. It was strange. It just kind of ruined it. It's not the ship's fault, or Starcraft's models. They did a great job with the kit, but I don't know, kind of got soured. But maybe I'll uncurb my enthusiasm at some point for it. But anyway, like I was saying, models, Avenger class destroyer. Go get it, or get something else from their site, because they make awesome stuff, and it looks like they've got a lot of other cool stuff in the works. So hopefully we will be seeing more of them and more delicious kits. Like I said, they got a Orbirth, the Wasp Cruiser. They've got those little warp test ships from the Starfleet Museum series. They've got the Honorverse ships, those long-looking thing, battleship thingies, and a bunch of other stuff. So go check them out on their Facebook or their website, ugmodels.com, I think. I don't know, or just look them on Facebook. Right, I'm going to put it here. Is that what I said? Something like that. Anyway, well, thanks for sitting through another one of these, and we will see you at the next one, hopefully a build progress video. Take care.